Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm your girl R.S. Lewis, aka the Insomniac Writer, and today I have another trailer reaction. But before I proceed, I just want to thank you all who reached out to me in some shape, way, form, or another, or my family, to express your condolences for the loss of our baby girl Hazel. She was our pity that we had for about 13 years, and it hurts. Anyone that is a pet owner knows that they are like family, especially when you have them so long. And not only that, she was my daughter's emotional support animal. So for those of you reaching out, showing support to her as well, more importantly, I truly appreciate it. I didn't get a chance to get in the studio last week, but I did have some content all ready to go. I'm hoping to get back on track with recording. That being said, again, I want to thank you all, from my family to yours, from the bottom of our hearts. We appreciate you. Now, let's get on to some happy stuff. I'm getting back on track. Today, I'm reacting to the film Nosferatu. It's a remake. It's just a teaser, but I'm looking forward to it. So without further ado, get your chips, your dips, and all that other good stuff. I got water because we got to stay hydrated in these streets. And we're going to get to it.
Come to me. Come to me. Hear my call. Come to me. Professor, my dreams grow darker. Does evil come from within us or from beyond?
Is coming.
He is coming.
He is coming to us.
He's coming.
Who is coming to you, my child? We are here encountering the vampire. Nosferatu.
Okay, so that was Nosferatu 2024. I'm saying that because this is a remake. In case y'all didn't know, believe it or not, I actually have it on VHS. It's a silent film, and if you haven't seen the OG one, please watch it. You can stream it online. I think it's on Tubi. Don't sleep on Tubi, y'all. Don't sleep on it. You might have to get through a few commercials watching their stuff, but don't sleep on it. But anyway, that looks interesting. So it's going to be directed by Robert Eggers. He did The Witch, Lighthouse, which also has Willem Dafoe. That's a YouTube thing. But anyway. And he also did The Northman, which has Alexander Skarsgård. I know him from True Blood, but he was in that. He got buffed. I think he did a reboot of Tarzan. But speaking of him, his brother, Bill Skarsgård, is going to be in this film. So this is why it's always good to be in good company, because you have a good rapport with people that will be like, hey, I got this project. I want you down with it, you know? So anyway, I love Nosferatu. I love vampire films in general. And speaking of Willem Dafoe, he was in that flick Shadow of the Vampire, where he played the actor that played Count Orlok, which is the main character. Max Schreck, that's his name. So he played him, who everyone believed was an actual vampire in that movie. Like, we about to have 6 degrees of Willem Dafoe instead of 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon. But yeah, so it's some trivia for you. And then some more trivia. The wife of Bram Stoker, who wrote Dracula, which this is actually based off of, sued them. Y'all can Google this. There was a lawsuit because at the time, Dracula wasn't, free property, whatever you want to call it. It was still copyrighted. Like, that came out in the 1922. And Dracula came out, 1897, like 1897, 98, something like that. And I know this because it's one of my favorite books. Like, I was always into vampires, always into Dracula and stuff like that, but I never actually got a chance to read the book. And when I did, I was like, oh, okay. So anyway, point is, she sued because she was like, y'all gonna wait till my husband passed away, y'all gonna use his shit? What's wrong with y'all? So she didn't really say it like that. I'm paraphrasing, but yeah, he wanted to bring Dracula to the screen. So what he did was he did a spin on it, changed the name, Dracula to Orlok. Dracula is one of the very few vampires that can go out in the daylight. It just kind of weakens him, so he can't use all his powers that he has. Orlok can't go in the sun at all. He go in there, he's sizzling. God damn! He can't sire vampires like Dracula can. He just eating the people. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's it. This looks interesting. There's a lot of visuals going on, man. Biting a bird, and it's a lot. Robert Eggers has a good way of putting film together. And I like The Witch, and The Northman was good. It was a long movie, but I'm not worried about this. I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be interesting, to say the least. A lot of people think that Dracula is the first iteration of a vampire. He's actually not. Oh. I never knew. He's the most famous. Doesn't mean he was the first. The first was Camilla, like 1870 something. We got a whole couple of decades, like 2.5 decades, something like that. I can't remember the author, but it's an Irish author, if I'm not mistaken. But come on now, it's old. I'm old. Damn. Speaking of vampires and Dracula movies, if you haven't seen Last Voyage of the Demeter, please watch it. It got the shittiest marketing. It had the shittiest the date of release because we had the strikes going on. It bombed at the box office, and it wasn't for the lack of acting or anything like that. It was a great vampire flick. It does have the makers of a cult classic, in my personal opinion. I watched it. I was like, ooh, this is good. Because Dracula in that looks a lot like the way Count Orlok looks in this. I thought that was pretty dope when I was watching it because he's starving. He's in between some kind of whatever. He was supposed to just had a girl just drinking her, like all through the trip, but it didn't work out that way. That's all the trivia y'all gonna get today.
A few moments later.
Okay, one more thing. My first book that I wrote was about vampires. Ha ha. So anyway, moving along, let's get to the cast. Cause I look, if it's about vampires, I'll be here all day. I ain't gonna fraud you. I'll just be here all day. Cause out of all the lore, take it how you would. They trump zombies, werewolves, ghosts, spirits, demons, all of that. Whatever hard they got, this crazy people going around just cutting people up. I like vampires first and foremost. But anyway, moving along, let's go to the cast. Looking at that trailer, we have quite a star-studded group of folks here. I already mentioned Willem Dafoe. He's going to play Professor Albin Eberhard von... Don't get me trying to say these names. But Professor Albin Eberhard von Franz. I think that's how you say it. We have Bill Skarsgård. Remember I said he was in this? He is going to be playing the main character, the man of the hour, Count Orlok. Like, they really didn't show much of him. They kept it in the shadows. So now they got us wanting more until the actual full trailer drops or till the movie comes out. And I like that because you don't see him. Teasers don't even tease anymore. Like, just tell the whole thing. Trailer tell you the whole movie. Teasers is actually the trailer. And I'm glad we got glimpses. It's like, wait, ooh, you see shadows and stuff. And that's what the original OG silent film was about, was shadows. It was about atmosphere. And a lot of films don't do that well. They think jump scares is the atmosphere. No, sometimes you can have a scary, creepy ass movie and not one damn jump scare if it's done right. Directing, lighting, music, acting, everything set. You can do a good suspenseful film that just sets this tone of just dread and fear without anything jumping out, making you jump out your seat. So I'm really looking forward to Bill Skarsgård playing this role because he's having a great year. He has The Crow coming out. I didn't get a chance to get the special screening because I had to work. But regardless of what you say about that film, whether you've seen it and hate it or like it, or you don't want to see it because you just love the original one, he transforms himself in various roles. And almost every role that I've seen him in, from, this to Pennywise the Clown, like one of his most notable films that he did. He was in Castle Rock. He was in Barbarian. His name was Keith. And the only reason why I know that because that's my boss's name. But you thought he was going to be kind of creepy, but he actually was kind of chill. I was shipping him until they went into the basement. I'm going to shut up and leave it alone there. But he's been in a lot of stuff. He played in John Wick. He was a bad guy in that. So he can play the good guy. He can play the bad guy. He can be dressed up and do whatever, but this young man is doing the thing. He's just out here in these streets getting his coins, and I can't be mad. We got Nicholas Hoult, who's playing Thomas Hutter. We've seen him in a lot. My favorite movie of his is always going to be Warm Bodies. Judge me, I don't give a shit. But he was in X-Men First Class and all the other follow-up films after that. But he's always going to be my favorite zombie R. And, oh, well, I don't care if you like it. It's my guilty pleasure. I don't like rom-coms, but I like that. He's in the Mad Max Fury Road, if I'm not mistaken. The Menu. Forgot about that. Oh, he was good in that, but he made me want to punch him in the face. Why are you being such a dick? But, he's a great actor. We got Lily Rose Depp. She is the famed daughter of Johnny Depp and Vanessa, whatever his ex is, her last name. She's done a lot of modeling stuff. She's gorgeous, as rightfully so, because, hey, I grew up with her father on TV, 21 Jump Street. The man was fine. So any offspring of his would probably be just as fine. So it is what it is. Moving on, we got Aaron Taylor Johnson. Kick-ass. He played the MCU version of Pietro Maximoff. There's like this whole thing. Who was the better Quicksilver, Aaron Taylor Johnson or Evan Peters? And they were in the first Kick-Ass together. I like Evan Peters. I like both of them. They bring their own thing to the thing. I'm not even going to be sitting up here mad. Outside of that, he was scrawny in Kick-Ass. The very first one. And now he's not. He's about to be Kraven the Hunter. Oh, and he's going to be in 28 Years Later, which is also dope. So we got a list of things that this man is in. I think he's in The Fall Guy. Bullet Train. Yeah, he has a lovely, lovely resume of movies. We have Emma Corrin. She's another English actor, but she was in The Crown, most notably. And if you didn't see that, I didn't watch that, but she's in it. And she's also going to be playing Cassandra Nova, Professor X's sister in Deadpool and Wolverine. And she's in the Pennyworth series, which was also awesome. I ended season 1, which was amazing, and I got to watch it. And that was my fault. Because I get into stuff, and then I will watch the whole thing. I will finish it out, and then my daughter will be like, hey, Mom, let's watch this. And then I get caught up. Moving along, we have Ralph Ineson, another English actor. He was also in The Witch. Green Knight, and he has a couple of other movies that are coming up. He's done some voiceover work, so if you have like a bad evil person in the game with a British accent, chances are it's him. Just letting you know. He was in The Pope's Exorcist. He was the voice of Asmodeus. He was Kevdak in Vox Machina. Yeah, and he's on the Willow show, which I haven't watched. I saw that movie when I was like, I don't even know how old I was. I was little. I was young. But he was in that, and he was also in The First Omen. That was the last thing I recently seen him in. He was a preacher. He was a priest. Sorry to my Catholic friends. Which was way better than I thought it was. I thought that movie was going to be ass. I went in there with the lowest of expectations. I really thought it was going to suck. We have Paul Maynard. He's going to be in The Crow. But he's been in some other things, too. Most recently, Extraction 2. And which I didn't see the first one, but I've heard of. I keep seeing teasers for it, with Chris Hemsworth, Thor. I'm gonna watch it. I just haven't. Yeah, we got a lot of amazing actors in here. I am looking forward to this. I cannot wait. So we got a Christmas release for 2024. So yay. So yeah, we may not get this for Halloween or my birthday, but we're getting it for Christmas / Hanukkah. So I know what I'm going to be doing for Jewish Christmas. Anyway, guys, what did you think of Nosferatu 2024? Did you like it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Are you going to go watch it? Leave your comments down below, because where else you're going to leave them. And before you go, please like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you can be notified of other videos and stuff. And that's about it. I'm about to get out of here. I'm done. I'm glad to be in the studio again. Thank you guys for the love you've been showing. Yay, we made it to 1K. I haven't really been officially able to celebrate that. I did post some stuff on social media, but I will get back on track. I will figure out something. Maybe I'll do a poll. I don't know if I wanted to do a live stream, a giveaway. Anyway, guys, I am out of here. That is all I have to say. Thank you again for hitting 1K. Thank you for your kind words and thoughts of sympathy and condolences. We really appreciate it. And that's about it. So I'm going to leave you on this note. Be awesome, be you, but above all else, love yourself. And I'm out. All right, guys, take care.